Good afternoon, everyone. Our today's guest speaker. She's young, incredibly talented, and has a series of successful fashionable collections in the past 2 decades under her label and now a brand, Mandira Wirk. Today, we have the opportunity to know her more, her vision, her goals, and some highlights of her journey as a designer. We welcome Ms. Mandira Wirk to this episode of Kripa Fashion Conclave, which is being attended by fashion students from all over India. We request all the participants to listen to the talk carefully, and if any questions, kindly send them to the chat box here on Zoom. Welcome, Ms. Mandira. How are you? Over to you.
Over to you. Yes.
Very well. And thank you, everyone, to be attending this because I think this is going to be a very fun and very interactive webinar where I hope I can give some interesting tools, interesting thought process, interesting tips for young designers like you all. So thank you for taking our time and for all of us to benefit in this webinar. So let's start. I've seen a very interesting question that has come up and a very interesting why, because I know that a lot of students, a lot of people, not just students, even adults, are going through a phase of uncertainty that one doesn't know what is going to be happening tomorrow with all the COVID and the fear and just the whole feeling that what is going to happen to us. So I'm glad that you've got this question up. And what I want to do as a designer and as a person, that I want to speak a little bit about motivation. I want to speak about some interesting things that can help you to overcome a bit of fear, to get more focus, because at this point of time, now is the time to get far more focus in your thinking. You know, earlier in our life when we were in school, in our college, we were all doing firefighting. Even a person like me, I used to go to work and half of my time I used to be doing, solving other people's work or their problems. And this lockdown has given me a very interesting perspective and a great vision to actually focus on my goals, focus on my vision, and to read up and to do many webinars and to teach myself the new things. And so today I'm going to share very few, very simple tips that I would really want everyone today to start from now, So first, we all have to understand that this is happening all around the world, not only to you or to me, right? So things have changed. The market has changed. Our way of doing life, doing our work has changed. Now technology is everything, right? And it can only happen if first we are positive, B, we don't start always have that thing about, oh my God, will I have a chance to work in an organization? Yes, it is going to be tough, not only for you all, it's tough for us also, okay? But what I have learned is that if you do simple tips, now, for example, one tip that I'm going to share with you right now is called scheduling. Now, I'm going to show you something. If you all can see, later on, I'll probably give it to the organizers and they can share it with everyone. It is a very simple paper, very very, very early. So my time is 4 a.m., but not now, but I do get up by 5 o'clock. So what I do one day before I sleep, like one night before, I will sit down, only spend 10 minutes on my day. That what do I plan to do my next day? It's called scheduling. So say 5 to 6:30, I want to read, right? Then I want to prepare for something. Then I might have a dog training. Then I even do with my design team, I blocked a time. With my account team, I blocked a time. So for that, every hour, it's very important for all of you to get focus and write down what am I going to do tomorrow? What happens with us? We get up in the morning, we feel, it's fine. What am I going to do? You read the paper, you get demoralized, you hear about more COVID cases, you hear about economy getting down. It depletes you. You start to feel sad. You feel as if, oh my God, I have no chance left in this world. But that's not true. Trust me, if you really do trust me and take my word for it, you start this, okay? You just have to start this, make it a rule, like how you brush your teeth, make it a rule to do scheduling. Spend 10 minutes, plan your day for next day, whatever it is. You wait and watch, it is going to come true. And then you're going to feel productive, very, very productive. So this is one tool I really want to share with everyone. It's called scheduling. So please start, guys. Okay. Second, I've also noticed that everybody is in this mode of multitasking. You're seeing a webinar, you're probably texting a friend. You're watching, or you're doing, or you're studying, or trying to get information on something. We are always distracted nowadays, very distracted. And it's easy to be distracted because there is technology, there is news, there is YouTube, there is so much. But another suggestion that I would like everyone to look into is called one thing at one time. Okay, so there is nothing called multitasking, and I'm also going to say something to you. What I'm sharing with you right now, it's not something which is related to fashion per se. It's not related to your college or what they are teaching you. What they're teaching you is fantastic, but that's to do with your education, right? What I'm telling you today is really out of the box, something which should become a habit with you for life, not just for now. So I have learned this, that never do multitasking. Do one task and finish it. So there is this book called The One Thing. If anyone wants, you can take a screenshot of it. And if you can, read it. It's a good book. And now is the time, guys, that you can spend a lot of time on your, doing something constructive reading. Okay, so it's a simple thing, one thing at one time. So the second rule is do this. Third, I truly believe that I know you guys are really young, but I feel that if we start just with one little, I'm not even saying 10, I do 10 a day, but I'm with you, I'm starting off to say, please start one gratitude. So just when you get up in the morning, just write one gratitude, what you're thankful for, because at this point of time when everybody is going through, a bit of uncertainty, feeling demoralized, trust me, you will start with one gratitude, you will continue with 2, 3, 4, and you will actually know how blessed we are, which is a very, very important thing to be staying positive. So this is the third one that I'm going to tell you. It's called The Secret. It's available at Amazon, and it's called The Secret Gratitude Book. So just start with one sentence. What are you thankful for? It could be your health, it could be your family, it could be your dog, it could be anything. But start. Again, a very interesting tool to stay positive and to start your day. Okay, there's another thing I realized that nowadays people are, especially now with COVID and everything, we have to be out of our comfort zone. जो हमारा comfort zone होता है, we have to be out of it. We have to challenge ourselves to a different degree. हम लोग एक बार ही attempt करते हैं and then we feel, okay, अब हुआ नहीं, छोड़ देते हैं. We get demoralized. Don't do that. They say it takes up to 10 actions. You have to do it 10 times. So what I'm trying to say is that, please, it's a challenging time for you all and for us. But don't give up and be out of that comfort zone. And there's another very important thing, that now especially, there's nothing called mediocre. Mediocre people, mediocre way of looking at things is not going to get you anywhere. So please, everyone need to understand that whatever field you are in, whether it is merchandising, whether it is styling, whether it is fashion, whether it is marketing, you have to be above average. Mediocre word should be out of your system. We have to be very, very, very good at our work. For that, hard work is important. Yeah? Okay. Another thing I want to do, and then we'll move up to interesting other questions, is that I've realized that nowadays the youngsters don't have the fire in their belly. You know, you understand that statement? He under say that feeling of fire, that, you know, I want to be successful, is a very, very important thing. So that fire has to be far more now, especially when you realize that things are tough, you know, when the competition is more. So if you have that fire, is everything okay with the audio?
Yes, yes, you're audible, ma'am.
Okay.
Absolutely
So,
okay.
okay. So that is one more thing I wanted to tell everyone, that please have that fire so that you can be above and better than other people. And the last thing I also want to tell you is that we must take ownership of our responsibility. You know, we have this in us. We always like to put the blame on someone else. Oh, yeah, I didn't get the internship. I didn't get that job. I didn't get my dream job. I didn't get this work done. We, as human, we have that nature of blaming it on anything. You know, that's another thing I have learned. And today, what I'm sharing with you all is personally that I have also learned, right? I'm not trying to give you gyan or that. Trust me, it is a tried and tested tools that I have worked on myself. And I'm happy that I want to share it with all of you. So please start taking responsibility of all your actions. Once you start taking responsibility of your action, you will see that you will stop cribbing, you will be more focused, and you will start doing your job more sincerely. Okay? Should we go on to the next question?
Yes, so we have a lot of questions. We'll start taking the questions now. So our first question comes from INIFT Hubli by Vasavi Mudaragi. And she asks, what inspired you to become a fashion designer and how did it lead to becoming a career?
Okay, so it's a question that I know. I think all designers probably are asked for. My journey has been very beautiful, and I'm very happy to share it with everyone. Uh, when I was in college, I still remember I was in